So let's see where we end up. And that's kind of where I'm at for these things. I don't want them to be scripted or planned or written out or anything like that. So yeah, we're just kind of diving in on these ones today. And I like to semi come in with a concept of what I'm going to talk about, like a starting topic, and just kind of let it flow from there. But to be honest, I was struggling with it tonight. It's just, it's not there. I like make notes and things that I think would be interesting to start a conversation on, and then just go from there. But not really feeling it tonight. And look, there are reasons for that. I'm tired. I'm tired at the moment. My son isn't sleeping. Big days. It's nearly 8 o'clock at night, and I'm just sitting down at my desk to start my work. But that's part of it, isn't it? That's part of this life. When you're doing something bigger, it's about working through this, and you can't be that, rah, fucking, let's go all the time. And I was there today. Like, I was out on my walk today, and the muse was just flowing through me. I had all these ideas, but the reality of where I'm at the moment is that those ideas didn't get a chance to be put into this format until now, nearly 12, 12 hours later. And that's okay. And that's part of it. But, the work still has to get done. I still have to show up here. I made a commitment to myself, to others, to whoever is out there listening, that I would do this. And so I'm here. And it's just another one of those things that the commitment was made, that I will be here every day, doing this every day. So here I am at night doing it. And I have a feeling that once I kind of get more into the flow of this, it'll just kind of effortlessly start to come. But we're still in the beginning stages. We're learning a new skill. We're building a new habit. So I just have to show up and do it. So here I am. And it is an interesting one on this. Well, fuck it, we'll just go with the different topics as they flow into my head. I fought this. I really did. I had a very good friend and mentor suggest this to me. He was like, long content format, document your journey, just talk it through, just get out there and just share what's going on. And I agreed, because this man's a fucking genius. Like, that's just the bottom line of it. But I got up in my head about it, and I delayed it, and I'm like, I need a camera, I need the right microphone, I need all this kind of stuff. And then he followed me up on it, and I was like, shit, just better get into it. And honestly, once I started, like I am here, I like this concept. I like this authentically just sharing, just talking. I am someone who likes to just talk. Like, when I get into the flow on things that I like, I'm just happy to just let it rip and riff on that kind of stuff. And I enjoy that. I actually don't like this on the front of watching it and also doing it, the highly curated, like, looks like a movie theater jump every 2 to 3 seconds. Like, I get why it's appealing in the aspect of like watching it, and there's a visually dopamine hit, and why that's now the style. But it's also like, how long did you plan it out? Obviously, that's not how your day goes. It's obviously not how your workouts go. It's not how your life is lived in these really quick, short, microcosm moments. And for me, I hate planning that out. Like, part of the reason why I struggled getting back into doing this kind of content was I didn't want to have to, plan this shot, plan that, blah, blah, blah. No, I just live my life. And especially because my life is, in that format, a bit chaotic, because I have kids, I have a job, I have a business to run. Like, granted, I know plenty of other people do that, but like, I don't have the time capacity to, I was watching a video and they're talking about it, and he's like, takes him 2 hours a day to make a 30 to 60 second reel. I don't have that time. Like, I don't have the time to do that. Like, I've had to carve out this 20 odd minutes to do this. And it's part of why I want to do this and part of why I like this as a concept, because I think this is more real, it's more true, it's more like, it's like talking to a friend. I hope that's the concept. I understand that's the principle behind these kinds of things. um I didn't get it at first. I'm like, why would people listen? Like, why would they watch, an hour and a half video of like these guys on YouTube and stuff? And then as you get into it, I understand it. Like, it's this kind of, it's real, it's authentic, and people resonate with that. So that's what I'm kind of hoping this is. And it's the same concept with, what I'm doing here, that I want to share the highs and lows with you. And like, I'm shattered today. I started this new training program, and like, it's the combination of my son not sleeping, early mornings, the work, that kind of stuff, but also like stepped into this new style of training, and it is fucking wrecking me. Like, unbelievable level of destroying me, and yet I love it. Like, and I was talking to someone and I said that, and I was like, I think for me, that's how you know when you've gotten to the other side, when you know that you're in the right part of this journey, when something destroys you and it humbles you, and you go, fuck yes, here it is. Here's a new challenge. Here's something new to conquer. And that was this was the program. It actually creates this fire and this excitement in me. Like, this style of training, like flow movements and like, flow into flexibility movements and things like that. Oh, I am fucking terrible at it. And I didn't realize how bad I was until I'm, doing it. And I was like, I cannot do these movements. Like, I am struggling. I am on struggle street right here. And yet we were just going. And I was like, okay, this is what I need to do now. And I'm gonna conquer it. It's gonna take me a while. Like, my legs are still shot, and my lats and my shoulders and things I didn't think would hurt are just aching. And I was like, it's not like I wasn't training hard beforehand, but like all things in life, we are naturally attracted to the things that we're good at. And like, I have been doing hypertrophy, and I said this in the other episode, I've been doing hypertrophy for fucking 18 years. Like, obviously there was some sports specific stuff in there when I played basketball and all that kind of stuff in college and things like that. But, generally speaking, I've done hypertrophy. It's what I enjoy. I'm really good at it. Fucking bash that out any day of the week. I'll seek that out. This, I'm like, am I going to be able to get through it? Am I going to be able to move tomorrow? But that's an exciting challenge. And I was like, no, I am going to get better at these. I'm going to build that flow, that mobility, the ability to do those things. And I think that's where you need to be, especially as a man. Like, you need something to drive you, a passion to push you forward, a driving force that comes from within. And that's what this is. It's, and I'll keep finding these new challenges to test myself on. And that you actually look forward to being tested in that fashion. And I think that is a deeply important thing, that we slip into these like, life is comfortable and I'll just kind of ride along on that. But that's not where you need to be. You need to step out of the comfort zone and do things that are difficult. But beyond that, you need to learn to have that paradigm shift and go, fuck yes, this is hard. This is difficult. I am struggling through this. And you are loving every second of it, because one, that builds that, discipline muscle we were talking about the other day. But two, it builds that character of someone who faces adversity head on and enjoys the process. Because there is no destination here. This isn't like a 12-week program or a 126-day program. This is a life-changing program. This is who you are trying to become for life. And then you have to keep re-upping. You have to keep doing these things. And I think that's the problem with where we get into society. It's like, once you get out of high school, once you get out of college, you kind of get a job, and it's just like, this is it now. But no, like, you need to constantly be pushing forward to the next challenge, the next thing that is going to humble you and that you are going to go all in and conquer. And I think there is something severely wrong when people are like, I don't like being bad at stuff. Yeah, cool. But shift the paradigm of that. Nobody likes being shit at things. But if you go, I love when I find something that I'm shit at so that I can get good at it. If you just stay shit at it, yeah, that sucks. Like, nobody's like, oh, I play on a basketball team and I'm the worst player, and then you just show up every week being the worst player. Of course you're going to hate that. But if you go, at the moment I'm crap and I'm going to fix that, that's a different outcome. That's a different mindset. That's that growth mindset. That's the difference between there's two types of people in the world. There's a fixed mindset of, I was born this way. This is who I am. This is where I'm at. End of story. I can never reach beyond this. This is, where I stand. Versus a growth mindset of there is no ceiling. There is nothing within reason that I can't learn, that I can't figure out, that I cannot achieve to some extent. Does that mean, we'll go back to basketball, that you're going to be Michael Jordan? Fuck no. But you could be the best player in your rec league. You could be you could go on to play reps in your age bracket, whatever that may be. There is the capacity to do that within reason. And that just requires effort and concentration and work. And as I said, enjoying the process. Because if you aren't enjoying the journey, there is zero chance that you're going to enjoy the destination, whatever that may be. Because happiness doesn't arrive when you get there. Happiness is a choice. And I was listening to a podcast today, and they're talking about it on the, what is it? Your position doesn't, position is more important than, disposition is more important than position. Fuck, I fucked that up. Disposition is more important than position. How you feel about the world, how you view it, how you show up, how you think about things, how you face challenges, how you perceive what's going on is way more important than where you are in life. As I said, with this workout style, with this flow, with this kettlebells and things, it would be really easy to go, well, I was shit at that. Fuck that right off. I'll go back to doing what I was doing. There's no growth in that. There's no development. There's no challenge. There's no new skills acquired. And, there's a good chance I would, just stay stagnant at what I was doing. I've been doing it for so long. Like, yeah, I'm getting a bit stronger. Yeah, I'm pushing those limits a bit. But this is a whole new thing. And like, as I said, it kicked me for 6. And I was like, damn, I haven't done conditioning for a while, but stair running didn't kick me like this did. And I think there's a really important thing on that. And it's that lesson of, as I said, happiness is a choice. Happiness, joy, satisfaction is a choice about what you choose to feel, what you choose to perceive. And it's why the human experience is such a fascinating one, because no two humans ever experience the same event the same way, because it's about their disposition. It's about what they've experienced in life and what they choose to take from it. What's the old one where it's like, 2 brothers with an alcoholic father, one's an alcoholic and one's a not. And the reason is the same, because they had an alcoholic father. But it's how you choose to respond to that adversity. It's how you respond to the things that go on in your life. And it's why I always have this problem when people are like, yeah, I'll be happy when, I achieve X body composition, when I earn this much money, when I buy this house, when I reach this goal. If you're not fucking happy now, you're not going to be happy when you get there. So throw back to that Ed Milet thing, blissful dissatisfaction. You have got to be happy. You have got to be grateful for where you are now. You've got to be present and appreciative and enjoy what you have now. Whether that is a little or a lot, you have to be thankful and grateful for it, because getting more will not fix that. As I said, like, I am nowhere near where I want to be in life, and that's a whole other story that I'll come to another day. But I have achieved goals and have things in my life, like my kids and my wife, that I dreamt about for fucking years. And I have that. And I have the luxury to spend every single day with my kids and my wife. I am blessed beyond all measure. Does that mean I'm going to settle here? Fuck no. That's why I'm here. This is why I do 126. This is why I'm pushing forward. It's why I'm willing to do the work. It's why I'm willing to sculpt the character, because I am not the man I need to be to reach those goals. But I'm damn happy as I am now. I'm damn happy doing the work I am, because I know that that will lead me to the next point. I'm grateful for everything I have. I'm grateful every day that I get to tuck my baby girl and my son into bed, that I get to spend that time, that quality time with them every single day, that I am blessed beyond all measure, that I have built the life that I have. That means I get to do those things. But I'm still sculpting, I'm still working, I'm still chipping away to get to that next level. And this is the start of it. Like, this is where I'm at. You know? And it's about that happiness and that disposition of choosing, no matter where you're at, to be happy, to be grateful, to be satisfied, and then do the work to get more. Because you won't be happy if you achieve mega success if you're not happy along the way. And the chances of achieving mega success, especially if you're not grateful and happy, are infinitesimally smaller. You know, it's just unlikely to happen. You know, some people do, and they're always the exceptions to the rules. But I generally find that people who are grateful, who are happy, who are, you know, vibrating at that higher level, that level of, you know, appreciation and abundance and all that kind of stuff, achieve better things because they appreciate what they have. People who are desperate for more rarely do. They just stay in this desperation mode. And you can see it, you know, even if you don't believe in that kind of stuff and think it's all woo-woo, but you can see it. Like, if you ever do sales, if you're desperate for fucking money, the chances of you getting that sale are so small. It doesn't matter how good you are. There is something that people can sense. They can feel it, that you aren't in it to help them, you are in it to help you. And they can feel it. Look, it doesn't always happen. Obviously, there are scam artists and people like that. But I have been there. I have been desperate for money. And every time I'm like, I fucking need this sale, I always blow it. When I show up and I'm like, I don't need this money, it happens like magic. It is easy as. And it's about that happiness and flow state and that effortlessly showing up as your best self and going, my life is perfect. And every day in every way, it gets better and better. And then it does, because you're already in that good state. Like, we want more money and we want more things and status and freedom and achievements and all this kind of stuff for a feeling. So why not have that feeling now? Why not start with the feeling instead of being like, when I get. And then often when you have that feeling, when you embrace being that person who is, you know, happy and fulfilled already, as I said, suddenly those other things start to fill in anyway, because they are attracted to that version of you. As I said, believe that side of things, call it woo-woo, whatever. But I have seen enough of that in my life to know that that's a thing. But as I said, it still comes with the work. You can't then on the flip side be like, man, I fucking love my life. My life is absolutely perfect. I'm just going to sit here and do fucking nothing. No, you have to do the work. And I think especially for men, there is some deeply, you know, there's this need to do work, to have a purpose, to be driven, to get up and go to work on yourself, on your business, on your life, whatever that may be, because you need that. It's like, it's built into our DNA that we need to show up and do something to provide for others. And I think if you're not doing that, if you're not actively chasing and trying to improve yourself every single day, it leaves you hollow. Like, it leaves you missing something inside of you, you know? And that's what we need. We need to go to work on ourselves. We need to go to war with this average, with this mediocre, with this just settling for wherever the fuck we are, and show up and try and improve. And when you love that journey, when you love that work, when you love the battle with yourself, fighting, as I call it, fighting your demons in the gym. Oh, life is better. Life is more fulfilled. Like, you wake up with a reason to do it. And, you know, when you step into the, as I call it, the suck, and you embrace the suck, oh, life gets easier. Life gets more exciting. Life is filled with newer opportunities for more, and that's what this is all about. And as I said, like, I am tired today. Today, like, I struggled to get out of bed this morning. Like, I really did. And I didn't want to sit down and do this. Like, I want to go watch some TV with my wife. Or I want to just snuggle up in bed and watch some TV. But I'm here because I said I would be. And that also that fills me up. That fills that inner cup. You got to feel that drive in you. And it does, because I'm like, fuck yeah. Like, I said I would. I didn't want to, but here I am doing it. And I've got a few more things after this. And look, I'm not going the full hog of, like, I'm going to be here till 11 o'clock at night. Like, there are many times when I am, but I'm going to do all the things that I said I would. I'm going to tick all those boxes, and then I can go rest my head. And tomorrow, hopefully, I'll wake up refreshed and will be better, and I'll do better, and I'll get more work done. I'll get more stuff done. But, at least tonight, I can go to sleep knowing that I did the things that had to be done. So I think that's a pretty good place to leave it for today. And I want to ask you that question. Are you doing that? Are you fulfilling the promises you made to yourself, to others? Are you able to when you lay your head down at night and go, I did the things I said I would do. I did the things that moved the needle forward, that progressed me in the areas that matter to me. And if you can do that, then you're winning. And if you stack enough of those days together, you're winning the month, and then the year, and then you're winning life. And that's where I'm at with this. This is what I'm trying to impart, that you just do the work and you stack up those wins. And eventually it stacks up into one hell of a fucking incredible life. So, yeah, I hope you enjoyed that. And I'll be back tomorrow with some more rambling insights for you to enjoy. Until then.